All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're taking a close look at a piece of software that promises to take all the chaos of running a goat or livestock farm and channel it into one easy-to-use digital command center. Let's see what it's all about. If you're actually running a farm, this isn't really a question, is it? It's just your Tuesday. You are constantly juggling a million things at once, and just trying to keep it all straight can feel like a full-time job in itself. And does any of this sound familiar? You've got breeding records over here in some notebook, vaccination dates stuck to the fridge, feed costs are maybe in a spreadsheet, and the receipts? Phew, who even knows where those are? Trying to track how each and every animal is doing on top of all that? It's enough to turn a real passion into a real headache. Okay, but what if you could wrangle all of that from one single place? This is where we stop talking about the problems and start talking about the solution. A digital command center that was built from the ground up just for farmers like you.
So what is this thing exactly? Well, the official description calls it a comprehensive solution designed for the professional raising and breeding of domestic goats. And that word, comprehensive, is really the key. This isn't just one little app, it's the whole shebang.
And this isn't some fly-by-night startup. The company that makes this has been in the game since 1997. That's nearly 3 decades of working with farmers, learning what works, and fine-tuning their approach. That's a lot of trust built over a lot of years.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does this software actually fix those headaches we were just talking about? We're going to break down the main features and see how they go right after your biggest challenges.
Now, what I love about this is how it breaks the whole farm down into 4 key pillars. You've got your breeding and records, your animal health, your feed and supplies, and of course, the money side of things. See, it's not just about managing the animals, it's about managing the entire business. And here's the first huge payoff. Instead of flipping through pages and pages of old notebooks to track a bloodline, everything, and I mean everything, is in one central spot. This simple change takes you from total chaos to crystal clarity. No more guesswork, no more preventable mistakes. And it's the exact same story when it comes to animal health. Missing a key vaccination isn't just a simple mistake. It can be really dangerous and incredibly expensive. So this system swaps out all that guesswork for pure precision, giving you an automated schedule for every treatment, every medicine, every single health check. Okay, so we've seen how the software helps you manage the day-to-day, but now let's talk about how it helps you optimize your entire operation. This next bit is all about using data to boost performance and make smarter decisions for growth. Right, this is where the rubber meets the road, the business end of things. The software gives you specific tools for tracking meat and milk production, for managing things like fiber and skin, and even for handling all your purchase orders and sales records. It directly connects the health of your herd to the health of your bottom line. So how do you know what's working? Well, the software gives you the tools to find out. You can monitor the weight gain or loss for every single animal, you can analyze those trends over time, and keep super detailed logs. This is how you spot your star performers and figure out which animals might need a little extra attention. And the level of detail you can get into here is pretty incredible. This isn't some one-size-fits-all program. You can keep records specific to certain breeds, track your exact male-to-female ratio, and yet you can even track manure production. Every little data point helps paint a clearer picture of your farm's entire ecosystem. Okay, so this all sounds great, right? The next question on your mind is probably, what's this going to cost me? So let's look at the different versions they offer. And just so you know, these are all one-time payments for the desktop software. They've structured the packages to fit just about any farm size. It starts with the mini version, which handles the basics like weight and age records. Move up to medium, and you add feeding, medicine, and inventory. The big version adds important tracking for things like animal deaths. And then the X-Large package gives you the whole enchilada, with a full accounting ledger and stock reports. You just pick the one that fits.
And just a quick but important heads up here. These prices are a really good guideline, but the source material is clear that they're indicative. The final cost could change depending on your farm's specific needs, so it's always a good idea to reach out for a custom quote.
So when you put it all together, what's the big takeaway? For me, it's about taking back control. It's about shifting from just reacting to problems to proactively managing your farm's future with good, solid data.
And if you're interested, getting started is really straightforward. The first thing to do is check out the demo so you can see it in action. After that, you can contact their sales team for a chat about your farm's unique situation. And from there, they'll put together a detailed quote that's built just for you.
So there you have it. That's all the info you need to take that next step. You can shoot him an email or get in touch directly on WhatsApp or mobile. If you've been looking for a way to bring your farm management into the 21st century, well, this could be the command center you've been waiting for. Thanks so much for tuning in.